Welcome back, my friends from Egypt. We're right here with the new EP by Wegz, and it contains 7 songs. The EP is called Gadwal El Darb, and the tracks are all very short, around none of them of the 7 tracks is over 3 minutes. So yeah, Wegz, one of the biggest artists from Egypt, of course. And I received message from you that this guy got released. It's not even out right now, over a day. Like right here it says 22 hours. As I said, I want to react on music as fast as possible right now, so that's what I'm gonna take a look at. You're gonna see my reaction after the intro.
Du bist ein krasser Versager. Du hast doch nichts gelernt. Ich höre sie reden von Zaster und Talern. Sie sind das Gift, das man erbt. Das Gift eben jener, die ihren Körper schinden und quälen, bis es nicht mehr geht. Oder das Gift der Eltern an ihr Kind, damit es sich erlebt.
If you want to support me, please sub to the channel, hit the bell. Thank you very much. We're gonna start with the first song. It's called Mean. And yeah, as I said, 7 tracks. Let's dive into the first one right here. And let's see what we got.
Yeah. Okay, the fighting. I swear to God. Yeah. We're gonna be okay. Yeah.
لسه شفتوا حاجة هعمل فيكوا جاي أذى عاملين فيها كبار وانتوا لسه في المدرسة سهل تلاقي رابر اوكي صعب تلاقي راجل جدع دنيا صعبة هتعيشها محتاجة هندسة عارف من أين التوكل بعمل.
So I mean, the first thing that is very obvious, we're talking about new school rap right here. It doesn't have to do with any old school stuff. That is regarding the voice and the beats. The beats are pretty progressive, not so melodic. I expect not so much melody in the beats right here, more melody in the voice. So that's of course the style that I expected right here on this album. Little bit rough sound right here. That's I didn't expect this. For me, Wegz was always someone who made pretty clean sound. This is more rough, definitely.
دنيا صعبة هتعيشها محتاجة هندسة عارف من أين التوكل بعمل كده كل سنة الدنيا ما تدور أنا لسه زي ما أنا انتوا محتاجيني عشان هو فلو بيتحلب قالك اني مريح لو سمعتوا دي كبس زميلي الدنيا كبيرة وانا لسه عندي امل اصحوا تهدوا مين انا فيها زي الجبل حاسس اني انت زميلي اسمع بقى الشجن حاسس اني الحمل تقيل شايل مزيكة البلد.
Okay, so what we can definitely say, it's more lyrical. The lyrics are pretty important in this one because the sound itself doesn't give that much to the whole thing. It's more about the lyrics. We don't have lyrics right here in the... Oh, do we have? Wait a second. Let me check. Now we just have automatic created subtitles, so this won't help us at all. Critique point at this, that is something that is done in new school in some cases, that the voice is a little offbeat. I don't like this. I think it's even intentional in this case, and some artists do this intentional, that the voice is a little offbeat. I personally don't like this. Yeah, it just sounds wrong, even if it's intentional, you know.
يا عارف مين أنا عارف مين أنا يا عارف مين أنا عارف مين أنا يا.
Didn't we had a track from Wegz that was called Anna? He's saying this right here again. So yeah.
عارف مين أنا عارف مين أنا يا
من سيلين جبت دي من رك
جبت دي من سيلين جبت ده من رك دماغي والايس رقبتي شايله كنز هي كان نفسها فولرز على ناس عامله فيلم لنفسي عايشه قصه بينا ما تقولي شوف وايت مين قال لكوا درب لو حكيت لك يوم انا معيشك فيلم كلم من الاسعاف عشان كل حاجه سك لما تبقى ويكس مش محتاج تفليكس ريتشي في المنطقة مين يتشكل ريتشي من المنطقة ريتشي في المنطقة ريتشي من المنطقة مين يتشكل ريتشي في المنطقة ريتشي من المنطقة ريتشي في المنطقة مش محتاج افليكس اصحي يا منطقة ريتشي في المنطقة ريتشي يا منطقة مين يتشكل ريتشي في المنطقة ريتشي من المنطقة.
All right. So as we could hear right here, a lot of repetition in the lyrics itself, not that much lyrics at all, and yeah, this aspect that was even stronger in this part is that he puts the vocals, he pushed them forward, so he's a little bit ahead of the beat in pace. As I said right here, it was even more obvious in this part. Let's go real quick for the cover of the EP, because I skipped this in the beginning. So it looks a little bit social critical and political as well. So we can see different people right here, violence, people fighting each other. We can see the the, how's this called, the things with the atomic trash. That's probably the absolutely wrong word, but you know what I mean, like from the nuclear plants. We see right here a goblin with a knife. We see two people fighting right here, and yeah, for me it seems a little bit that it is criticizing society. There's a little bit what I see in this picture, so don't know the context, but that far I would go. Let's go for the next track. It's called Superhero. It's it's even shorter. I think it's even the shortest track from this EP. So let's check this out.
انا بقيت واحد تاني بثبت نفسي لنفسي حاسه بيثبت نفسه عشاني عارف قيمة الوقت بس دماغي مريحاني قاعد احلم بس بقيت كل ده عشاني انا السوبر هيرو بتاعي انا السوبر هيرو بتاعي انا السوبر هيرو بتاعي انا السوبر هيرو بتاعي حاجات برا الحسبة عشان مش بتيجي في بالي شايف غير مصلحتي وسايب كله يقول اناني بقتل الضغينة مش عايز ازل اللي اذاني سبت الناس في حالها بس الناس اللي مش سايباني كل ده.
So what I already saw and heard in the first song is that the rhymes are pretty simple. He started off right here with the A-B rhyme scheme, turned to the normal rhyme scheme just on one rhyme, and we hear right here that it are double rhymes as well, like just two-syllabled rhymes. Pretty simple in that case. We have a trap beat that is a little bit, yeah, it's not super special in the way, but he got a drill flow on this. He's always put in the emphasized rhyme on the beginning of the line, so that is an interesting aspect that we have right here rhythmically.
سبت الناس في حالها بس الناس اللي مش سايباني كل ده غير كل ده كور ده مش باشا ما تقولوش باشا عشان جاب برج دي اشكال ده بيتاكم ما تشكرش صاحوا تركة وغلط عشان ما بتصبرش روحوا تعالجوا انا بقيت واحد تاني بثبت نفسي لنفسي حاسه بيثبت نفسه عشاني عارف قيمة الوقت بس دماغي مريحاني قاعد احلم بس بقيت كل ده عشاني انا بقيت واحد تاني بقيت واحد تاني انا بقيت واحد تاني انا بقيت واحد تاني بقيت واحد تاني انا بقيت واحد تاني
اوكي
انا السوبر هيرو بتاعي انا السوبر هيرو بتاعي انا السوبر هيرو بتاعي انا السوبر هيرو بتاعي.
So again, like in the first song, we have a lot of repetition, not that much lyrics again. As well, it's a very short song, so of course the amount of lyrics is limited, but as well through the repetition it's even less. Because of that, we can go for the next track right here. It's called NPCs, and let's check this.
عشان ربنا كلكم عارفيننا واللي نعرف لنفسنا بنتكلم عشانكم وبنعمل عشان ربنا كلكم عارفيننا واللي نعرف لنفسنا سمعت عنكم شائع عايزين تبقوا قدنا احنا سايبينكم تاكلوا مين اللي تحمدوا ربنا رجاله كتير عايزين نفس الحاجه.
So I want to point out right here, very interesting, cool mix on the song, how the voice is moving from the left to the right ear right in the beginning. You have to have good headphones for this, of course, and have to listen stereo to have this effect. So the voice is moving left and right here in the beginning, and that is a pretty cool effect. Nice job done by the mixing engineer right here. I think the beat is interesting in the way how the drums sound in this case as well.
رجالة كتير عايزين نفس الحاجة عاملين صحاب بس نصها هتقلب غاغة مش هتعوز حاجة تاني لو ريحت دماغك اللي ببقيه بيبقى كنز بالنسبة لك قبل ما تنفذ فكر لحظة في عمار راحت في غلطة مش مطابق للمواصفة ومش داخل في المقارنة نو تاج ماني في السبايدر دوستين هتعشى برا كلكوا عارفيننا كله اللي عايز يتعرف NPC'S كلها حياتي وبحبها شايف انه احسن مني الدنيا قالت لا دي عشان اللي قلتله جاية وما صدقش دي عشان اللي قلتله جاية وما صدقش نو تاج ماني في السبايدر دوستين هتعشى برا كلكوا عارفين كله اللي عايز يتعرف نتكلم عشانكوا وبنعمل عشان ربنا كلكوا عارفيننا واللي نعرف لنفسنا سمعت عنكوا شاعة عايزين تبقوا قدنا احنا سايبينكوا تاكلوا زميلي تحمدوا ربنا رجالة كتير عايزين نفس الحاجة
Okay, the hardest. I swear to God.
مش هتعوز حاجة تاني لو ريحت دماغك اللي ببقيه بيبقى كنز بالنسبة لك.
Oh my god, this is Mustafa. Name's so nice, you gotta say it twice.
Okay. So the sound of the, and I think I called it an EP. I think it's more correct to call it a mixtape. I think it's especially on how the sound of the whole thing is, and I don't mean like the sound in general. The songs seem to fit together. They have a similar style in vocals, in beat. They like it's one sound, you know. It's not like one song sounds completely different from the other one, but in the way like I think an EP would probably have longer songs, and the EP would probably have more of a there would be more attention been paid to mix and mastering, and yeah, I feel like it sounds more like a mixtape. I think that's correct to say right here at this point. Yeah, about the track, nothing spectacular I have to say in terms of rhymes or flow or anything else. So I think we can go to the next one, and that is MVP. I think the titles are pretty interesting, by the way. So we have superheroes, NPCs, MVP. That is all stuff from, yeah, actually, I just see that it's stuff from video games. And of course, we have on the cover the video game theme as well, with the score, player, enemy. So it's somehow something like, something has something to do with the video game. Maybe it's a little bit like that it compares life to a video game. It's just an idea, but like reality in a video game compares reality to a video game. So no joke for
Okay,
MVP.
the hardest. I swear to God.
Oh my god, this is Mustafa.
حتى وانا معدي مش مخلي حد يعدي مين يقدر يلومني لما اقول مش شايف قدي هتلاقي كله عنده حاجة يقولها كله معدي سيبنا الكوك كلامك ده منك انا مش ذنبي تسمع عني ان انا مودي ما تقوليش مودي كل ما يقولي الموجة بتاعتي اقول له الموجة بتاعتي شرف ليك انك في الصورة جنبي انت مش مننا انت مكسوف تغني شعب كل الناس عايز الصيت والغنى
So, real quick about the rhyme scheme right here. We had a chain rhyme in the first part of the song that went over at least 8 bars. Always the same rhyme over the 8 bars. I think from the energy and pressure, I like this song the most so far. It has like the most consistent beat from those so far, in my opinion. I think it's because of the bass.
يقدر يلومني لما اقول مش شايف قدي.
And I think that's one other aspect why I say it's a mixtape, it's not an EP. The thing that we don't have that much lyrics, I said it now, I think the third time, that is a lot of repetition, a lot of and not that much actual lyrics, and that seems to me that we don't have especially well built up songs with the extravagant structure. The structure is pretty simple. It's a lot of times we have a hook, we have one verse, we have the hook again. Most of these songs seem to have only one verse, what is pretty unusual, and it's the reason as well why the tracks are so short. So that's another reason why I think it's rather a mixtape than an EP.
تسمع عني ان انا مودي ما تقوليش مودي كل ما يقول لي الموجة بتاعتي اقول له الموجة بتاعتي شرف ليك انك في الصورة جنبي انت مش مننا انت مكسوف تغني شعبي.
Yeah, the bass is strong in this beat. The bass is really giving the pressure in this one, you know.
Have you heard of Mustafa Mustafa? Name so nice you gotta say it twice.
We had this, I don't know if this is from the beat producer. Have you heard of the name Mustafa? It's so nice that you have to say it twice. Is this from the beat producer? Is the beat producer name? I want to check real quick. Yes. Produced by Mustafa X2 and OK. Record mixed and mastered by Mustafa X2 as well. So it's kind of his, how's this called? Like in a video would be a watermark. Right here it's more a sound mark that like that is like still in the beat to show he's the producer of the thing. Okay. Next song is TNKR, and I have to say at this point I already reacted on the music video of TNKR, so I will skip this song right here. If you want to see my reaction on the music video of TNKR, I will show the link to this in the end of the reaction. So when you finish with this EP, you can check my reaction on TNKR, of course, and yeah, I will, as I said, the link is down in the video description and I will show it in the end. So if you're interested to see that one, of course, you can do it after this mixtape reaction. We go in next for Relevant. But that's how I like, it's RLVNT, but yeah, I think it means relevant, so. All right, let's go.
Name so nice you gotta say it twice.
نفسهم يبقوا ريليفنت نفسهم يظهروا الواد ده جاب في سيرتي الواد ده قدروا اللي السبونسر صرفوا كان اولى يوفروا انتوا عاملين فيها نجوم انتوا بتحوروا نفسهم يبقوا ريليفنت نفسهم يظهروا الواد ده جاب في سيرتي الواد ده قدروا اللي السبونسر صرفوا كان اولى يوفروا عاملين فيها نجوم انتوا بتحوروا انتوا مخكم صد انتوا مش هتقدروا طول ما مالوا فين عالشورة اكيد مش هتوصلوا ودي مربيجي خصم مش عرفوا never play it safe انتوا بتخرفوا.
So I have to say I like the melody of his voice on this one, from the sound and how, like, if we just take a look at how in a way, when we're talking about if it sounds good, if it sounds beautiful, if it sounds like pleasing for the ear, this one is the one where what I would say is the most accurate when it comes to the most beautiful song of the album, the mixtape, of course. And it sounds yeah, it sounds pleasing to the ear. I like his voice in this one. I like the melody he chooses for this one, how he's singing. It's pretty cool on this one, definitely.
Never play it safe انتوا بتخرفوا تراك واقع مش محتاج اني اوقعه انا لو خدت كل الاوفرز هجوعه ملحقوش يجيبوا الاول بيرزعوا ماشي بباج وباج اكني بوزعه ولا عارفين تغنوا ولا عارفين تسمعوا قاعدين تحرقوا نفسكم مش قادرين تلمعوا ملقوش حل تاني قالوا يتشعبطوا انا مش فاكر سنكوا استنى اما اجمعوا انا في برايفت جيت مش حاسسني زيت نيجا عالم قاسي عشان بقيت فت طول ما ماسك سعر انا مش ناوي فليب زعلان عشان بضخ عشان معايا شيبس واخد بالي ماسك حته وظابط حالي.
And the beat has some. The beat is not super complicated, but it has like these shifts from a little bit less and more energy, so that's fine as well. We have less of a trap influence in the drums right here. It's somewhere between boom bap, hip hop, and trap. It's not that obvious right here. I like the beat actually as well.
واخد بالي ماسك حته وظابط حالي يبتدوا يغنوا عيدي لما اقولهم تاني عشان بيحبوا اللحن عشان حافظين كلامي ياما خدوا مني ولسه هاخدوا تاني نفسهم يبقوا ريليفنت نفسهم يظهروا الواد ده جاب في سيرتي الواد ده هقدره اللي السبونسر صرفوا كان اولى يوفروا عاملين فيها نجوم انتوا بتحوروا انتوا مخكم صدي انتوا مش هتقدروا طول ما مالوفين على الشهرة اكيد مش هتوصلوا ودي مربيجي خصمي مش عرفوا never play safe انتوا بتخرفوا.
Have you heard of Mustafa? Name's so nice you gotta say it twice.
Alright, so we're already at the last track right here, and before you leave this reaction, I want to say after the last track I make a rating for the whole thing. So I usually, when I react on albums, mixtapes, EPs, I make a rating in the end. So if you want to not miss that out, stay until the end. And yeah, then we're gonna do this together. No Cap is the last track. No Cap Kojak, maybe something like this. At least a good rhyme right there. So let's check this.
Oh my god, Mustafa.
Again, trap. This dark trap.
قاعد بعد البلاسنج مسبتش حد فيكو يقول لي how to live it I made my own money careful how I spend it مين أخد معايا كله هيتصرف محدش بيكرهك هيعترف لو مش عايز اتصور هقول مش بتكسف نفسي امشي من غير كاب من غير ما اتكشف هو ده اللي كنت عايزه انا بعترف بس.
Okay, I stopped this really early right here because I think what I really want to say is I talked about the whole sound of the EP, that the songs sound similar to each other, and that is because of the beats. The beats have the same style and his vocals as well, like the way he's rapping and singing, the way he's rhyming, and the way he's emphasizing and flowing as well. It's throughout the whole mixtape it's the same. We don't have any song that breaks out completely. It's just one sound picture. Yeah, that's my point right here.
مش هو ده اللي بيداويني انا بعترف مليونير انا بعترف جت معايا انا بعترف كتير كتير جوايا انا بعترف فيها انا بعترف انا مصحف المعاد فيها ايه لو كانت شغلانه بالشهاده لو كانت خدتني بالادب محدش بياخد كل حاجه.
So this song seems almost a little sad. I don't know if it's just the sound of the beat or if I hear it in his voice as well. Like, I think the other songs didn't sound sad. This one sounds rather a little tragic.
احمد ربنا قاعد بعد البلاسنج مسبتش حد فيكو يقول لي how to live it I made my own money careful how I spend it مين أخد معايا كله هيتصرف محدش بيكرهك.
Because I hear this part of the lyrics, I make my money, be careful how you spend it. It's just a feeling, if we talk about Wegz in general, that I had, that he's, a lot of his lyrics are about money. Like, money seems to be a very important topic when it comes to his lyrics. So this is something that I just noticed in some other reactions as well, and right here as well. I heard some point where he said, I think in the song before, he said private jets. So I have just a feeling like this money thing, this rich guy image is something that Wegz is yeah, trying to show in his songs.
اعترف لو مش عايز اتصور هقول مش بتكسف نفسي امشي من غير كاب من غير ما اتكشف هو ده اللي كنت عايزه انا بعترف بس مش هو ده اللي بيداويني انا بعترف مليونير انا بعترف
مليونير
جت معايا انا بعترف كتير كتير جوايا انا بعترف انا مصحف المعايا لو كان شغل انا مش شايف.
And again, one verse in this song.
Oh my god, who's Mustafa?
كل حاجة كل حاجة محدش بياخد كل حاجة كل حاجة محدش بياخد كل حاجة كل حاجة محدش بياخد كل حاجة كل حاجة.
Alright. So that was the last track, no cap right here. I'm gonna go for the album rating. I don't want to talk around the thing. I think that's what we need to do now. Now, this mixtape right here, I think I didn't judge on anything so far in a negative way, but I actually should, because you can see it in a positive or negative way. For example, that the sound is equally the same over the thing. I see it rather not so good, because it feels like none of the songs is unique. Nothing sounds super special. The mix is pretty accurate, but in some of cases it seems a little bit, yeah, it's just used for the purpose to stretch the song or to support his style of music. And we have the fact these songs are all very short. We have not a lot of lyrics, all aspects that I would consider at rather in a negative way. I said a lot of positive things about the album, but right now I'm just counting up a couple of things that I think are negative. Of course, we don't have raw rap on this. That's not the problem, because he's not an old school artist. We have autotune, of course, in these songs. It's not super exaggerated. In a couple of songs, or in a couple of spots in the songs, it sounded not perfect, but it wasn't like super crazily tragic. We have a couple of other effects that are used on the voices. Some of them I liked, some of them I liked less. For example, right here in the end, you can hear, I can show you that real quick.
Oh my god, who's Mustafa?
This repetition of his voice, and it's like with the echo effect, and I don't know what it is. It's a tranquilizer. I don't know if it's a tranquilizer, but it sounds a little bit like different from of course how his voice really sounds. So of course this is a part where I say this doesn't sound good to the ear. Now, my rating for the album, and you can already think of it like that, is not that good. And again, I say album, I say EP, I say mixtape, don't matter. Forget what I say, however I call it. My rating 1 to 10 for this is 3 out of 10. I think the good aspects are that, of course, we have a certain quality standard. That is how his music in generally sounds, how the mix and mastering is, how he as an artist, of course, just performs, so it doesn't fall out in a way that I say it sounds like absolutely crap, or of course it sounds okay, but yeah. And of course, in this rating, the lyrics are not included. So this is very important to mention, because a lot of people might say you can't make a rating without the lyrics. You can't. This doesn't make sense. Yes, but I'm just rating the sound of the music and how I felt about this because of different aspects. So 3 out of 10 possible points for this EP, mixtape, whatever, man. 3 out of 10. This is my rating. I know it's pretty bad, and I don't want to hate on Wegz. That's not my point. He's a fine artist. He can have success. I'm not envious. I'm not anything. It's not that I don't like him, or that's absolutely not why I make a bad rating right here. It's just that I think the sound of the whole thing at all, if you sum up the whole thing, is not good. So this is my point right here on the Gadwal El Darb album. As I said, I reacted. Oh, by the way, if you want to support me, please sub to the channel, hit the bell. And if you want to check out, as I said, my reaction on TNKR, that is on the CP that I skipped, and I reacted on the music video, watch it right here, my reaction. I think that was a little bit more positive, probably because there was a music video as well, and the music video was pretty good, so that was more of a positive reaction, I think. You can check out music from myself if you want to listen to it right here. Thank you very much if you do it and support me like this. Follow me on my socials. I'm my people. I'm out.